I think. Yeah. Okay, guys.
Sir,
Yesterday
I
it was
made you an organizer. You can also record if you want, but I already started recording. You're the organizer
right.
now.
Yeah. I didn't check it. Okay. Right. Are you getting my voice and notepad screen? Everybody are getting?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah. So it was a small introduction to C#.NET yesterday, and there we started what is C#.NET, why C#.NET, and we discussed that C#.NET is a .NET language to develop any type of application by using .NET platform. You required a language called C#.NET to define the functionality of the application. And we have created one console application yesterday. We created one console application yesterday, and there we have seen console application development environment. Okay, so yeah, here let me open yesterday created application. Let me close it and again reopen. Did you remember or not how to open yesterday created application? Right, open Visual Studio.NET. Open Visual Studio.NET. And what was the name of the application which we created yesterday? Do you remember, guys?
My console application.
My console applications will go there. We can open the 3 ways. This is one of the way.
1 minute. In recent option, we have my console application. Just will click it, and it will open the application which you created yesterday. Your console application. That application name is my console application. So now here, this console application development environment will have mainly 2 windows. Console application development environment will have mainly 2 windows. Number 1 is Solution Explorer window. Number 2 is the code window. We discussed that. This is called console application development environment. Why we will call it as a development environment? Because which is going to use by the developer to develop the console application. Due to that reason, it's called console application development environment. And this console application development environment will have mainly 2 windows. I said number 1 is Solution
Explorer.
Solution Explorer. Number 2 is Code window. 2 windows. Coming to Solution Explorer window, any window if you want to see, you can use View option. View option is the best. View Solution Explorer means Solution Explorer window will open. So here, View Code means Code window will open. Coming to Solution Explorer, what do you mean by this window? Solution Explorer window will have all the project related files. Concern project related files will be available in this window. And here you can observe this. Solution means your application. Your application name is My Console application. It has various files. Among all the files, it has one important file. That file name is program.cs. This window will have one important file. It will have all the project related files. And by default, it will come to an important file. The file name is program.cs. So now we need to understand, we don't require to worry about remaining files. We need to understand about a file called program.cs. Okay, coming to program.cs. So what is program.cs? What is program.cs? Right here. Program.cs is a C#.NET class file. It is a C#.NET class file. So by default, it will come with various files. By default, there are some files, but important file is program.cs. It is a C#.NET class file. Okay, coming to class file. What is class file? Because we are telling it's a class file. What is class file? What do you mean by class file? Right. Class file Any idea of what is class file, guys? Might you have seen already class files.
Methods.
Class file means what? What do you
The
mean by class?
class file is one contain the code is a block of codes are there. It's contain the multiple methods coding. We are writing the code inside the methods. So that methods class file having the multiple methods.
Wait. Other than Lakshman, every time you are responding.
Contains a collection of classes like.
Yeah. What is a class file? Because in academic might be you have seen class file somewhere in your when you are learning Java. Might you have class file means what exactly?
It contains the collection of class files.
Class file is bytecode.
Okay.
Yeah, it's compiled bytecode. It contains compiled bytecode.
Let me explain. Simple way I will explain.
Collection of classes.
Simple. Yeah. Class file is a class file can contain collection of classes. Class file can contain collection of classes. What is a class? In object-oriented programming language, your program will be in the form of class. Program is a collection of classes, and class can contain collection of methods that we have seen. So your class file will contain collection of classes. Okay, right. By default, every class file will come with one class, single class, but it can contain multiple classes. For example, program.cs file is coming with single class, that is program. You can observe this. This class file is coming with single class. The class name is program. You can observe in the top of the tab, it's now code window is displaying your program.cs class file. But it can contain collection of classes. I can write one more class. Class C1, class C2, class C1, class C2. But by default, every class file will come with single class, but it can contain multiple classes. Your program.cs class file is also coming with a single class called program. And program class is coming with a special method called main. You can observe in code window a program class is coming with a special method called main. Here, what is the role of main? Please mute, guys. Role of main. Main is a special method. This console application program execution starts by main, controlling by main, and stop by main. Means whenever we run this console application or .NET execution engine. What is .NET execution engine, guys?
CLR. Common language.
Starts from main. So first it will invoke main method. In main method it will start opening brace, means its execution starts and will execute first statement, second statement, third statement, fourth. Once control is encountered the closing brace, then CLR will understand that program execution is completed. So it's a special type of method because program execution starts by main method, controlling by main method, stop by main method. But main method is controlling by .NET execution engine called CLR. So that's the reason it's called a main method. Like when you construct a house, it will have 10 doors, let's say. But one door we will call it as main door. Why we will call it as main door? Entry, and exit in between, controlling also from that door. Any visitor will come, first they will enter with the help of main door, like that. Are you clear? So now here, what is the role of main method? Console application program execution starts and control and stop by main method. This is about program.cs file. Now coming to solution explorer. Okay, next coming to code window. Generally, here I have a question. Code window will have what? Generally code. But here code is in the form of what? Right now, are we writing which programming language? C#.NET. C#.NET. Are you getting any voice disturbance, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Any network disturbance are you getting?
It's good for me.
No, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty.
For me, no, nothing, because there is a chance that sometimes network disturbance you may come from some end, but almost remaining all audience are in mute. Maybe caller 5, caller 6. Now still, are you getting? Okay, now are you getting any disturbance? Now Neeraja, she's not getting voice. Saiti, message to Neeraja. If she is not getting voice, ask her to relog in. She is not getting our voice, it seems. Right.
So, sure.
So the
Is it Neeraja?
you message her. Neeraja. Okay, right. Guys, a code window will be representing the code. I have a question. Right now, the code will be in the form of what? Generally, classes. Because we are writing code with the help of which language? C#.NET. C#.NET is what language? Object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented programming language, the program will be in the form of classes. If you want to write classes, where you can write class files. You have to, if you want to write code, you have to represent the class file. So code window will display what? This window will display selected class file code. It will display selected class file code. Here you can observe, right now my code window is displaying which class file code? Program.cs. Are you understanding, all of you guys? Right now it is displaying which class file? Program.cs. I've selected. But there is a chance that your application may contain other class files also. Right now I am adding one more class file. Right click, add new item and class add. Now it is adding one class file, that is class1.cs. So now you can observe, now code window is displaying, I selected class1.cs, that class file. So code window is displaying class1.cs code. Now code window is displaying program.cs code. Now code window is displaying class1.cs code. Means finally we can say that this window will display the selected class file code. Okay, so right now we will remove the class1.cs up to some time. Now we will work on a file called program.cs. Okay, are you understanding, all of you? That is the story about code window. Now where we will write the C#.NET code. Where we will write the C#.NET code, guys?
Inside the method.
Yeah, within the class files. Whenever you want to represent code, you have to write within the class file. Right now we are having which class file represent by default? What is our by default class file?
Program.cs.
Program.cs. With this we can say, now onwards we are going to write our console application logic in a class file called program.cs. So our play area now onwards is program.cs. Due to that reason, we need to understand about this class file structure skeleton clearly. Okay, structure of program.cs file. Structure of program.cs file. Let's understand structure of program.cs file, right? Yeah. Now you can observe this structure. You know very well, we said C#.NET is a block level programming, supports block level programming. Block means open the brace to close. That's why you are able to see here blocks, block 1, block 2, block 3. Here, my console application is a, are you having pen and paper, all of you? Get ready with pen and paper. I'll give you a small task now. Get ready. My console application is the project name. Namespace is the keyword. Namespace is the keyword which represent your project block. This is your namespace block or application block or project block. And right now my console application is having one class. Program is the name of the class and class is the keyword. And opening brace to closing brace is the class block. First one is the namespace block. Second one is the class block. The class contains a method called main. Main is a method name. And this part is called a signature. Okay, main block. Total how many blocks you have seen, guys, right now? 3 blocks.
3 blocks.
Block is called namespace block, from block, and main method block. And in main method block, you can observe static and void are the keywords. So both are different keywords. Why static, why void will come in picture in at the time of hoops, but up to that, just you remember. And
just one small clarification. This namespace, what do you call that one?
Wait, just listen the class. End of the class, I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes time. I'm sure in my class you will never get any doubts, okay? So if 30 people will raise the doubts, what will happen? Class will not go ahead. And the thing is, whatever doubt you are going to get will get clear in next minute. I'm sure about that. Still, if you have doubts, and record your doubts on paper somewhere. End of the class, I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes time. That time, any doubts you have, you can ask me. Okay? Right. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure you whatever doubt you are getting next 5 minutes, it will get clear. Because I know what doubt you are going to get. Yeah, here you remember, program is the class name. And one more point here you can observe. Namespace is the keyword, class is the keyword, static void are the keywords. But all these keywords are in which color you can observe? Blue color. You can observe all these are in blue color. With this you remember that keywords will be representing in blue color. And second important point you have to understand is my console application is the name of the application and program is the name of the class. Main is the method name. But you can observe in everywhere it's starting with capital letters. Means application name, class name, method name, according to the coding standards, we should be start with capital letter A. If you will not write also, it will not give any error, but coding standards you are not following. So P, program is the class name, M, method name, M capital. Here in my console application, when you are defining a application name, giving application name or class name and method name tomorrow, your user defined, there every word should be start with capital letter. My question to you guys, my console application has how many words here? My console application has
3 words. 3.
I, M capital, C, console, C capital, application, A capital. Okay guys, so that's it. Now here only single word P capital, main one word M capital. It's coding standards. Understood all of you? Yeah. Now here, this is which block guys? This is called which block?
Main
method.
Just remember, main method block. This is which block guys?
Class program block.
Program class block. Program class block. And finally, this last block is called generally, we will call it as a namespace block. Remember that point. Namespace is representing your application. Application name is represented by namespace. The top of this you can observe, these are called base class libraries. Here these are called base class libraries. System is a base class library. System.collections.generic is a base class library. System.link is a base class library. System.text is a base class library. Now you will have a doubt, what is base class library? Let's give me 2 minutes explanation. about this. What is base class library? What is base class library? Okay, so if you want to understand this, first we need to understand what is class. First, let me explain. Class is one of the object-oriented programming concept. Whenever you are writing program by using object-oriented programming language, the code will be in the form of class. Class is a collection of variables and methods. Variable means which is representing a field which is representing a value. Method means a block which will contain logic or functionality. Classes are two types. Any guess here? Classes are two types.
Starting and
Not like that. It is
User-defined class and predefined.
Predefined class. Number 2 is user-defined class. So what do you mean by predefined class? A class which is defined by Microsoft is called as predefined class. So whatever classes we required for all .NET developers, Microsoft has defined and giving to us. For example, that particular class is called predefined class, like a ready-made shirt. It's already available, just we have to wear it. Predefined classes are going to defined by the Microsoft, and is going to use by the .NET developers for their application development. And number 2, user-defined class. A class which is defined by .NET developer for their application development. A class which is defined by .NET developer for their application. A class which is defined by us for our application development. We defined a class called class employee, class student. Those classes are called user-defined class, like stitching shirt. Okay. So here, then what is class library? What is class library? Answer. Class. Guess. Any guess here? What is class library?
Collection of classes.
Very good. Class library is a collection of classes. Class library is a collection of classes. So collection of classes which will contain a collection of classes. Class libraries are two types. Any guess?
Predefined class libraries, user-defined class libraries.
Predefined class library, and number 2, user-defined class library. So coming to predefined class library. Yeah. It is a collection of predefined classes. It is a collection of predefined classes, means which are providing by predefined class libraries are providing by
Microsoft.
Predefined class libraries are providing by Microsoft. So predefined class library is a container, or it's a collection of predefined classes provided by Microsoft. Predefined class libraries are nothing but what? Base class libraries. Predefined class libraries are nothing but base class libraries. Means whatever classes required by all the .NET developers, me, you, for our application development, all the classes, 99% of the classes already defined by the Microsoft and kept into a containers called libraries and giving to the .NET developer with the .NET framework. Whenever we install .NET software, .NET framework and Visual Studio .NET will get installed into our machine. When you're installing the .NET framework, these libraries, predefined class libraries, a collection, thousands of libraries are installing into our machine. So these libraries are providing by Microsoft. Providing to whom? .NET developers. Predefined class libraries are providing by Microsoft, providing to us .NET developers. Why they are providing? To reduce the .NET developers task. So whatever we required, already they done. Those methods, all the methods they kept in classes. All the classes they kept in libraries. Those libraries are called class libraries. They are defined already. That's why which are called predefined or base class libraries. .NET programming is very easy. Everybody will say it's a drag and drop programming because of base class libraries. Base class libraries role is very important in .NET application development. Microsoft is providing thousands of libraries to the .NET developers. Are you clear? Hello? Every day we will feel all these in your single line code also. Single line code also we will feel about this. Are you clear? So we'll feel about this. So next, coming to user defined class library. User defined class library means, can you guess about this now?
Which is defined by .NET programmer like us.
Yeah. User defined class library. It is a collection of user defined classes. User defined classes means our programmer defined classes. When you are developing your application, sometimes some libraries we will define. It's a collection of user defined classes that is called user defined class library. Are you clear? Yeah. Whenever you want to use any base class library in your program, in the top of the code, you should use it with the help of a keyword called using. With the help of a keyword called, what is a keyword? Using. You can observe here, using system. Using is a keyword. System is a base class library. Using system.collections.generate. So leave all these three. Now just keep only one. Using system. The meaning of this is, it means I want to use system base class library in my program. So this is called, technical word is how to import a base class library in your code. People will ask this question. How to import a base class library in your program. The answer is, what answer we can say? With the help of?
By using keyword.
Using keyword. Syntax. With the help of using keyword. Syntax. Okay, what is the syntax? Let's see. Using space. Come on. Base class library name. Base class library name. And semicolon. Observed all of you? Understood? For example, come on. Example. Now just now we have seen using system. You can observe using system. Understood about this line, all of you guys? Hello? Yeah. Okay, guys. So see, about one line we required how much explanation? Right. Now you observe that this is application name, this is class name. Now come back to main method. We need to understand about main method here. Yeah. What is that? Main is the method name. But what about this? This is called what, guys? Any idea? This part. Yeah. Technically, this is called
argument.
Yeah, is called what? What it means? This part parenthesis you will have like, and you don't have parenthesis. You have parenthesis only here in beside main, but here no parenthesis. Here no parenthesis. What is this actually? The parenthesis is called what?
The parenthesis is nothing but it's calling the arguments, correct? We're passing the argument or calling the arguments. We are using for that purpose.
Technically, what it is? It's called
Because it's method.
signature. Like it is called. This part is called signature. This is called what? Signature. Signature. Signature represent what? Parameter declaration. Signature represent parameter or argument. What do you mean by parameter or argument? A variable which is declared inside within the method signature is called parameter or argument. Why you required it to pass some value? That story we'll see later. But you remember this parenthesis part is called a signature. Signature will contain parameter declaration. How many parameters are there here, guys? How many parameters are there?
One.
Yeah. Okay. Here we need to understand about one thing. You need to understand syntax. Syntax. Syntax to declare parameter. Syntax to declare parameter. You observe. What is the syntax to declare a parameter? Is data type, and parameter name. Data type and parameter name. Data type and parameter name. Here data type is what? String. Parameter name is what? Args. Where is the noise? Args. Here this is called subscription operator. Whenever you want to talk, then unmute. Otherwise, be mute. Better to be in mute. Right. Here this is called subscription operator. What is this subscription operator? Because this args is a array parameter. What is an array will come after some time, but up to that you remember it's an array parameter. That's why they use it like this, subscription operator it is called. So totally you can say this is the structure of the which file, guys? program.cs. Hello. It is what file? Program.cs. Now, yes. Now I am writing total program.cs file structure with comments. You also observe. Once mine is completed, I'll give you a chance to you people to recognize and write. Okay, then you will get more clarity. So it is what I am going to write is structure of program.cs file. Yeah, you can observe. Yeah, what you can say, namespace. Before namespace we have something.
Libraries.
Libraries. We are missing libraries, right? Okay, right. Try to catch me. It is very important point. Try to observe what I am telling you. Okay. Now you see. First you have using system. Using system is there. Okay. Next namespace. Namespace is a keyboard. My console application, open the brace and close the brace. Next, class program, open the brace and close the brace. Static void main string subscription operator args, open the brace and close the brace. You can observe. Okay, now So let me recognize one by one. This is your project name or application name. Okay, now this is class name. Class name. This is method name. This is method name. Method name. This is what? Signature. This is what? Signature. And args is what? Args is what? Parameter. String is what? Data type. String is a data type. And this is what? Subscription operator. One operator. That operator name is not plus, not minus. Subscription operator, which represents for arrays, actually will come later. And this is which block? Main method block. It is called main method block. Main method block. Okay. Now here system is what? Base class library. Base class library. Using is what, guys? Using is what? Keyword.
Keyword.
Name what? Keyword. Keyword. I have given a promise to you guys. You are going to write the code with your own hands. When you know about this type of knowledge, the coding is very easy. Class is a keyword. Class is a keyword. And here static and void both are keywords. Both are keywords. And this is which block? Class block. Class block. And this is which block? Come on. Namespace. Namespace block. Namespace block. I've given like this. Understood all of you? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Again, I'm telling you, repeating one more time. My console application is the application name, project name otherwise. Program is the class name. Main is the method name. And namespace using class static void are the keywords. System is the base class library name. Semicolon indicates that end of the statement, that is. And here why we don't have semicolon, you will have a doubt. Because it's not a statement, it is a block. It is a block. It is a block. Okay, block will never end with semicolon. Static void, static space void, main, space main. Main is the method name. This part is called signature. Signature contain one parameter. Name is the parameter args. String is the data type. This is called subscription operator. Are you clear? Understood?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on. You do one thing. I'm hiding this now. My task to you is to simple task I'm giving to you all guys. Write the structure of program.cs file with comments on paper. All of you do it with your own hands. Same task for you. Take pen and paper. Write the structure of program.cs file with comments. How I have written in my whiteboard, my digital pen board, same way you have to write. Can you? Hello? Are you writing? Aparna, are you writing? Yeah. Right. Do it, all of you. With comments. Neat. Right. Do it. I'm giving 2 minutes time. You can take your own time and write that structure with comments. Are you able to write?
Can I take out? Ready?
Completed, huh?
Yeah, it's completed. That using namespace and class
Yeah,
main is a keywords.
Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. Just you check whatever you have written. You check this.
Yeah, you check that.
System is the base class library. Using is the 1 minute.
Yeah,
My console application is the project name. Namespace is the program is the class is the keyword. Static void are the keywords. Main is the method name. And this part is called signature. And aux is the parameter. String is the data type. And this part is called subscription operator. This is main method block. This is program class block. This is namespace block. Yeah, data. How many are able to 100% perfect?
I've already written, but actually the subtraction operators and the strings we are using, we are to come to know then maybe next class.
That will be come in future. First of all, what is parameter, why parameter, what is array, we don't know. That's why.
I want to understand the data type is integer type and string type like that one only. That may be similar.
That only into string float like that. By default, main method they have given string data type. Okay, so that's not a matter right now. Okay, you don't require to worry about that. Just recognize that string is the data type. That's it. Okay, one of the data type. There are so many data types are there. Okay, guys, are you able to write all of you? Okay. Yeah. Again, you try at home one more time. My advice is first task for you.
Project name.
My advice to you is task for you at home. Write this. If you are interested, write this 3 times max. at least one time is okay, but if you are really interested guy, no, I want some more. You write 2 to 3 times, then you will get more clarity about all these structures. Okay, understood all of you guys?
Yes.
Okay, now see here now onwards your role is started already. Today your role is started. Now coding is going to start, right? So your role will be there. Programming by using C#.NET is the next class. Programming. We're going to write the first program. Coding is going to start. Next session coding is going to start. So did you receive documents, guys?
No. We didn't receive so far.
Okay. Okay, fine. You will get already the material .NET fundamentals notes and .NET installation document. Both I have shared to our TekZenius team. So they are going to share. I don't know how they are sharing, but they will share to you guys. Don't worry. .NET fundamentals notes means so right. I'll show you. Wait for 1 second, all of you. A beautiful material I'm sharing to you guys. It'll be very simple and clear. I think it's the weekend is the time you better utilize with that. Okay, now you can see.
You are going to send that you are going to send that in the email, that one?
No, they will share you. They are planning. How they are planning, I didn't ask them, but they will. I said to them to share with the help of Drive. Google Drive is the best. So this is one material like it's .NET fundamentals. Whatever we are discussing right now, even though something extra we had added in this book, because theoretical part, some extra topic, even the CLR architecture, all. See, we discussed yesterday. Remember .NET application execution process. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Same diagram, everything. Okay. Now you see more explanation is there in the book than my class. Okay, introduction to .NET. Yesterday we started, whether you remember or not, what is C#.NET? It is a .NET language. Why C#.NET? To define the functionality of the application. What type of .NET language? It's object-oriented. Basic features of C#. Every statement should end with semicolon. For example, it is a case sensitive. For example, it supports block level programming. For example, how to learn C#.NET by using console application. What is a console application? Okay. Why we prefer console application to learn programming language? Easy to learn. How to develop console application? Whether you remember that start programs, we open Visual Studio. Okay, we open, click new project, all these things. Okay. Now, yeah, program.cs. Today we discuss Solution Explorer window and code window. Okay, Solution Explorer window will contain program.cs file. What is class file? What is main method? Code window. Just now, this is the story. What we have seen in Penboard, that structure. Got it?
Just 1 minute actually. I read it. The namespace is all the programs in the namespace, correct? Like just like class and method only. Every
Right.
program is in,
In every program, your application structure skeleton is representing with namespace. That,
okay.
that it is application block. Okay, right. Next, one more document I am giving you. That is .NET installation document. Installation. This is the .NET installation document. In this document, we have given installing .NET software into 3 steps. See, whenever you want to install .NET into your system, first you have to configure IIS. IIS is nothing but Internet Information Server. It's a web server. I have given very clearly how to configure IIS, everything. Second, you have to install SQL Server. Third, you have to install Visual Studio. These 3 steps you have to follow in order. Configuring IIS. IIS stands for Internet Information Server. It is a web server required for ASP.NET Web Applications. .NET Web Application. Second, you have to install SQL Server. It's a database server to develop databases. Third, you have to install front-end Visual Studio.NET. Okay. So step 1 procedure, and step 1. Step 2. After compilation of IIS configuration, you need to install, select any one of the below mentioned versions, download, go to this link and download. Okay, so just follow it. That's it. You can install.
And one more thing, reading class Monday will be there, correct? Monday, Tuesday, continuous will be there for class, because I missed the first day class.
Wait, don't worry. I'll tell you. Everything you will get. See, listen, next my topic is that only. Don't excite, okay? I know what are the concerns will be there in the student mind. With my experience, I can guess what you are expecting. Now you will have, this is the last session for this week. Every day we will have Monday to Friday. Next class will be on Monday same time. So till we completed 5 sessions with this today's session, we have 10 more sessions. 10 more. In 10 more sessions, I'll cover basic C#.NET, basic programming in C#. This is a 3 weeks free workshop we conducting. Want to teach .NET fundamentals to the students. So who are interested to join, then you can enroll after these 3 weeks. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. This is about today's session. Okay, thank you. Technical discussion is completed. Still, if you have any concerns, you can wait. Otherwise, you can drop to mail. This mail info@TekZenius.com or rnreddy@TekZenius.com. Okay, thank you very much. And come on. Still, if you have really serious concerns, you wait. Remaining people can leave for the day. Thank you.